Welcome Never Betters to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Vinyasa flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of pigeon pose. The message is about the simple joy of giving. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. So, if you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button all together for today's practice on the playlist. Then come with me, we're going to start right down on our mats, all the way down on our back. So if you could let your feet be planted at the width of your mat. Just lay your body down. Let your palms face skyward. So your arms are just going to kind of extend out of your body. You don't even have to bring your knees into a teepee tent. They're just placed at the width of your mat. Palms are facing up. Eyes are going to close down. Now collectively, let's all take a deep breath in without arching your back. Just sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. Fill your body up. Cap it off and sigh it out your mouth. So let that exhalation help you clear the slate today for today's practice. Whatever it took for you to get here, practice being right here, right now. So just take this opportunity to slow your breath down. Moving your breath in and out through your nose at a smooth, steady cadence. And then bring your hands to the center of your heart. In prayer style, that Anjali Mudra style, keeping your eyes closed should you have a specific purpose or intention for today's practice. Maybe you want to dedicate it towards someone or something that could use just a little extra attention, a little extra love. We can be the ones to give that out today. So once you have your wish, your prayer, your intention for today's practice, open your eyes, lace your hands, flip them inside out as you straighten your arms and reach them straight up to the sky. And then let your arms travel up and overhead. Now, releasing the connection of your hands, create goalposts with your arms and just begin to rinse your knees from the right side of your mat to the left. Just a very gentle shift. What's nice about this rinse that goes from right to left is that it can give you some mobility in your lower back right from the beginning of our practice. So you're washing away any kind of energy that might be stuck. You're washing away any discomfort in your lower back from maybe being on your feet all day, from maybe assisting and helping other people doing other things. So just know that this rinsing of your knees side to side can carry and wash away any kind of energy that's kind of stagnated or stuck or just in your lower back that could be an issue of any sort. Then staying on your back, you're going to pick your feet up off the mat. Now they were wide as your mat. Let one hand come on each hamstring, or maybe even lace your hands together as you wrap them on the outsides of the backs of your legs. Circling around on your back, create some space in your feet and in your ankles by creating some circular motion. And then rotate in the opposite direction. So rolling around on the small of your back, giving yourself a little mini massage before we start. And then lengthen the left leg long, straight down on your mat. Hug the right shin in and wrap a hug as you take the right leg across. Tee the right arm. You're twisting to the left, but you're going to take your gaze over to the right. Then travel back onto your back, but take the right leg and cross it over the left as you lace your hands under the left hamstring. Create a figure 4 with your legs called supine pigeon. So if you were visualizing taking the sole of the left foot and pushing it onto the wall in front of you, and at the same time you're pulling the left hamstring in, open the right hip through the hip joint. Then take that shape of your legs and just create a little circle. Just circle it around. Now you should really be feeling that mobility move right into the hips and then reverse that direction. And then go ahead and find happy baby. You're going to take a hold of the outside edges of your feet. If you'd like a different variation, you can wrap your arms inside and then your hands outside the edges of your feet for just another option. And then maybe you want to go one leg at a time, extending it out, kind of like a half a happy baby, but just taking some side to side shifts. And then as you come back to the center, you're going to go ahead and straighten the right leg out, hug the left shin in, and wrap that rotation, right hand to the outside of the left thigh, twisting to the right with the left leg and taking your gaze over to the opposite side of the house. And then as you gently transfer back onto your back, take the left leg across the right thigh bone, lace your hands either underneath the right hamstring, creating that supine pigeon, or you could even capture the right shin. Circle around in a small little circle, keeping your feet very active, flaring your toes out, keeping the feet flexed so you can let that left leg that's crossed over really open up the left hip joint. Reverse that direction. And then come back onto your back. You're going to plant your feet, this time at the width of your hips. Palms are down, feet are down, back of your head is down. Now pop your hips up for Setu Bandha, a little bridge pose. In this bridge pose, elevate your heels up, lift your hips a little higher, and take your arms up and overhead. Now lower your hips down, lengthen your legs straight up to the sky, and take the right hand on the left arm. Now cross the left arm, bring it up and across the front of your body as you hook it with the right arm. So the left arm is across the front. You're stretching the outside of that left arm of yours. Circle the left hand around your wrist. Now reverse it. You're going to take the right arm across your chest, hook like a little hammock style with the left arm, and right arm is across, reaching to the left side of the house, circling your right hand around in a circle. So right arm across, reaching to the left with your right hand, gaining that mobility. Now both hands reach straight up, both feet are straight up. Now circle around both feet and both hands to the right and then to the left. Beautiful. Now create a little bit of a rock and roll. You're going to come right on up to a diamond shape. So the sole of your feet are going to be together, but your sit bones are going to inch back. Now reach forward as you lengthen your spine down over your legs. Round your back, roll up as you slide your hands along the shins, and then lead with the heart as you expand and lengthen down, round and roll back up. Just a couple more times. It's a heart leading extension. Breathing in, contracting as you round and roll up. It's got a little body wave element. Inhale, arch, and let the neck even stretch out as you bow down. Round and roll up. Last time, breathe in, expand the front body, stretch the neck, the throat chakra, dive down, round and roll up. Now bring your legs into a crisscross applesauce style. Just roll up and around to bring yourself right onto your hands and your knees. Let your feet stay tucked under. Pick up your shins to feel the strength of your body. So your shins are going to hover over the mat. Now send your hips back. Let your waistband head towards your thigh bones and move right into downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet a little bit. Sometimes it's kind of nice to shift the side body. So you really want to make that rotation just move in ways that serve you. You can even let your head get involved. But it's like pedaling through a little quicksand or maybe taffy, just shifting side to side. And then pop both of your heels up on the in-breath. Bend your knees to hover them over the mat on the out-breath. Take your knees wide, land them down. Keep your feet tucked under and stretch your hips back towards your heels for child's pose with your toes tucked under. So really stretching the feet out. Now point your toes, hips toward heels, and reach back into Balasana, child's pose, a little more traditional style. Now lift your forehead and walk your hands all the way off of your mat over to the right side and lengthen your left side body in your child's pose. Lift back up, walk all the way over to the left and lengthen the right side all the way from your right pinky finger to your right pinky toe. As you come back to the center, rise up on your hands and knees. Take the right arm and circle it around and drop your hips back to child's pose. So inhale, rise up, circle around, drop back. Inhale, rise up, circle around, drop back. Now your arm can be bent, but your hand, we're going to call your right hand, your Surya Hasta sun hand, is going to paint the sky. So breathing in and opening up and breathing in and diving back down. So just a couple more times. with that knowingness that it is better to give. We find more joy in giving than we do in receiving. So open up. The happiest people I know are people who really get about the give. Now reach the right arm up, shift your gaze up, and take that sneak dive underneath, tenting the left finger pads to sneak your gaze up and under the left arm. Now you could stay right here, or maybe your left leg lifts, maybe the left arm comes behind the top of the right thigh, or perhaps a little Chapasana connection, left hand, left foot. Come back around on all fours, round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Inhale, arch your back for cow. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, push the earth away, pull your navel into your spine, line your feet and ankles behind your quads. Inhale, soften and melt. Create that whisper of a sound of your breath as you exhale, push the earth away. Really pull your navel into your spine. Inhale, soften and melt. Now, if you want your knees further apart, go ahead and let them be just a little further as you take that reach up with a bent left arm, dropping back to child's pose. So it's that painting of the ceiling, getting the mobility in the left arm, letting your breath be connected to your moves. And then you're going to hold up top, left arm. You can even look up at your left thumb and then sneak dive the twist. So it's a twisted child's pose, kind of like threading the needle. Tent the right finger pad. Maybe you want more. Right leg can lift up. If you prefer a little bind, that's always an option. Or maybe right hand, right foot. Come back around. Forearms come down this time. Tuck your toes under. Pop your hips up to bring yourself into dolphin pose. Now from your dolphin, lift up your elbows and take yourself back into down dog. In your down dog, pop your heels up. This time, shift into high plank and lower your entire body down to your mat from high plank. Let your heart lift for cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck your toes under. Rock your hips up and back. Down dog. Let your right leg lift up, roll open at the hip. Circle the right foot right around your ankle. Now reverse the direction and let the right knee head to the right tricep. Stretch it back long, straight, and strong. Right knee, left tricep. Stretch it up and back. Now listen up. Right knee toward nose. Cross it over the left thigh bone. Go ahead and spin your left heel down. So you've got kind of a 4 shape. Then your left sit bone heads toward your left heel. Open up the right hip. There you go. Bring it up and around. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around. Kiss your right kneecap right up the center line. Step the right foot forward. Dip the left knee down. Offer your arms up. Anjaneyasana, teeing your arms on top as your hips dip. Now lace your hands behind your back, slide them down the inside of the left hamstring as you retract your shoulders. Dip your hips and look up. Release that connection. Dig the right heel in as you rock the left hip over the left knee. Runner's stretch. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, fold on down over that right leg. As you plant the right foot, come to modified revolved lunge. Right arms lifted, right knee tracks over the second and third toe. Look back at the left foot, spin it down, pinwheel your arms around, come on up, warrior two. Flip both palms straight in the right leg. Lace your hands and flip them inside out as you reach up and back. Release the connection of your hands, reach down and out to the right side into triangle. Let the left arm lift, breathe. Beautiful. Now turn your triangle into a wide-legged fold. Let the right hand stay down. Pick the left arm up as you open up and take your gaze to the back of the house. Come back around, frame the right foot, shoot the right leg back, high plank, lower down to your mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take your hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Left leg is on the left. Roll open at the hip. Circle your left foot around your ankle. Pull the right hip back. Find balance in your arms. Equal amounts of weight distributed in the right and left arm. Circle your foot around to the left. Now left knee, left tricep. Stretch it back long, straight, and strong. Left knee, right tricep. Take it up and back, roll open at the hip. Now, left knee heads towards your forehead, but then it takes a cross over for that pigeon style, spinning the right heel down. Then as your left hip opens, your right sit bone heads towards your right heel. But your hips are floating. Bring it up and around, three-legged dog. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around, kiss your left kneecap right up the center line. Step it up, let the right knee come down. Offer your arms up. Dip your hips as you tee your arms and expand your heart. Lace your hands behind your back, slide them down the inside of the right hamstring. Let your center of gravity be steady and stable. Beautiful. Now rock back, runner stretch. Left heel digs in. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, dive over. Victor Hugo, a French romantic poet, says this: you can give without loving. Come to modified revolved lunge. But you cannot love without giving. Left leg bends, left arm up, right leg is extended. Beautiful. Now from here, look back at the right foot. Spin the outer edge of that foot down. Come all the way up. Second warrior, windmilling your arms around. Flip both palms straight in the left leg. Breathe in. Lace your hands on top. Flip them inside out. Reach up and back, really stretching the left side of your body. Release that connection of your arms and kind of float down into Utthita Trikonasana triangle. Left hand maybe on your shin, maybe on a block to the outside of the left leg. Letting the right arm lift, stacking your shoulders, softening the upper rib cage. Turn it into a wide-legged fold, Sarvapadatanasana, as the left hand is in the center. Twist open to the back of the house, lifting the right arm up. Now travel back toward the left foot, pivot it around, shoot the left foot back, both hands are planted, high plank asana. Lower all the way down to your mat. Inhale, rise your heart up, breathe in. Exhale, tuck your toes under, rock up and back, breathe out, down dog. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step it up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Come on up, breathe in. Open it up, warrior two, breathe out. Flip the right palm for peace. Windmill your hands down, move your body through that vinyasa flow, emptying your breath out. Inhaling as you open your front body, either up dog or cobra. Dive up and back, Adho Mukha, Svanasana, down dog. Left leg elevates, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step it right up. Crescent, legs are on their own tracks of train. High lunge, rise. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Pinwheel your hands down, move your body through that flow of your breath. As you empty it out, inhale up, exhale back, down dog. Now in your down dog, walk your feet in just a touch. We're gonna move through a couple of rounds of Surya Namaskara B, a little variation of the salutation. So follow me, pop your heels up. On the exhale, bend your knees, let them go wide like a lily on a launch pad. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands at the top of your mat, coming to chair. There you go, rise up, lace your hands inside out, thumbs forward, pinkies back, this time up and over to the right, back to the center, up and over to the left. Release that connection of your hands, swan dive right over your legs, vinyasa, inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back, move it on through, heart lifts on the inhale. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step it up, crescent lunge, rise up, breathe in. Open it up, warrior two, breathe out. Flip that right palm, reverse. Windmill your hands down, move your body through vinyasa. Take it out, kick it up, breathe in. Exhale up and back, breathe out. Down dog. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time, go ahead and step up, crescent, high lunge, breathe in. Beautiful, breathe out, second warrior. Flip the left palm for peace. Keep the left shin heading forward. Windmill your hands down, wash it all away. Flow and go right through that vinyasa, emptying your breath out. Inhaling as you rise up. Exhaling as you dive back. Down dog. Walk your feet in just a touch. Breathe in your short down dog. I like to call this Utthita Dog-asana. I made it up. Now, we're going to do the same series of moves. One breath, one move. Here we go. Pop the heels, breathe in. Exhale, knees go wide, breathe out. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, top of the mat, chair. Lace your hands, stand tall, inside out, lean right. Back to the center, up and over to the left. Back to the center, release that connection of your hands, swan dive over your legs, inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back, move it through, vinyasa. Heart lifts, hips dive up and back, down dog. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. One breath, one move, exhale, right knee in. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peace. Exhale, let it go, let it flow. Or take the vinyasa right on out. Your call, your choice. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time, make it tight. Step it up, breathe in as you rise up out of the water. New chapters, open up, second warrior. Flip that left palm for peace. And then windmill your hands down. Move your body through that vinyasa flow, activating that generosity, which is love in action. Now walk your feet in. Last round, same moves. Here we go. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step, hop, float, fly, chair pose. Lace the hands, stand tall, soften the elbows, lean right. Back to the center, knit your ribs in, lean left. Back to the center, part your arms, swan dive, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back. Take it through vinyasa. When you land in down dog, right leg inhales up. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, right leg steps, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peace. Exhale, wash it all away. Vinyasa, flow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take it up and back, down dog. Left leg is on the rise. Roll open at the hip. Beautiful. Left knee to nose, pull it up the center. Inhale, take that rise right up out of the water. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip that left palm. Exhale, wash it all away. Cleanse, purify, clean. Moving with your breath today, your pace. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back. Child's pose. Pop your hips up a little so you can tuck your feet under. Stretch your feet out. Push back, child's pose again. Breathe. Now rise up, hands and knees with big toes tucked. Spiral back in to down dog. Beautiful. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to tricep. Inhale, stretch the right leg back, long, straight, and strong. Right knee, left tricep, hug it across, work the oblique. Inhale, stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Right knee draws in, cross it over the left in a supine, not supine, but a pigeon style. Spin the left heel down, drop your right sit bone, left sit bone toward left heel, right hip opens up. Beautiful, swing it around, roll open at the hip. Maybe you stay, maybe you flip for wild thing. Bring it around, right knee to nose. Step it up, crescent lunge. This time, breathe in. Take the left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand behind the left. Exalt it as you arc up and back. Ring it out on the twist. Left upper arm on the outside of the right front thigh. Bring it up and around, warrior two, you've got this. Flip both palms, straighten the right leg. Lace your hands inside out. Stretch up and back. Release, tip down, Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose as the left arm lifts. Breathe in. Turn it in. This time to Jiva lunge, left leg bends, maybe right toes up, maybe your hips are higher. for a little side bend. Now, come to the top of the mat, plant your hands, shoot the right leg back, high plank, move it through vinyasa. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Exhale, left knee toward chest, cross it over the right thigh in that pigeon shape. Spin the left heel down, left hand down, right sit bone to right heel. Left hip is opening through the hip joint in that style 4 of your leg shape. Yes, come around, swing the left leg up and around. Wild thing. If you want, or stay in 3-legged down dog. Bring it back around, kiss your left kneecap, right up the center line. Come on up, high lunge, breathe in. Part the arms, you know where you're going. Right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand behind the right hamstring, arc up and back. Lift the seam of the right inner thigh. Hinge your upper body up and over the left front leg. You've got this. Strength, flexibility. Find the balance. Warrior 2. Straighten the left leg. Lace your hands. Flip them inside out. Stretch up and back. Release that connection. Tip down. Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. Breathe. Turn it into Jiva lunge. You're going to pivot to the back of the house. Maybe with the right foot on the 45-degree angle, just rooting down through the outer edge of the left foot. Come back to the front. Shoot the left leg back. High plank asana. Lower all the way down to your mat and stay on your belly. Stretch your arms out to a T. Bend the right leg, bend the right arm. Propel yourself up and over to open the front body. Maybe it's right hand, right foot. Breathe in. Release back prone with your arms in that T. Bend the left leg, bend the left arm. Propel yourself up and over onto the right hip. Left arm sweeps back. Maybe it's going to catch left hand and left foot. Beautiful. Bring it back around. Now go back to prone, but this time palms down, tops of feet down, chin down. Push your hands, your padas and your hastas into the mat and lift your chin up as you retract your shoulders. Lift your heart. Breathe. Breathe. Lower back down. Now, fly like Superwoman. Lift your arms up. Open your heart. Lift your thigh bones. Swing your wings back. Shalambhasana. Happiest people I know have integrity, humility, and generosity, which is love in action. Lower back down, maybe one more Shalambhasana. Maybe you lace your hands and lift back up, bringing your hands off your back body. More joy in giving than in getting. Release back down. Right arm travels over your head. Pivot yourself onto your back. Now, feet are going to go to the width of the mat, just like we started out. Go ahead and let your arms come alongside your body, palms facing up. Rinse the knees, right and left. Now, take notice. Is there a difference in the mobility, the pliability, the flexibility of your lower back specifically? Keep rinsing, keep focusing on the lower back, allowing any remaining tension to be washed away. A very dear friend told me one time, it is what it is. It'll be what we make it. And then she even bought me the shirt. Now, if you have the shirt, you have to live it. It is what it is. It will be what we make it. Keep the rinse going. Take your arms overhead. Leash your hands inside out. Stretch the arms overhead and keep the knees rinsing. We have so much more choice than we think we do about what we think about. If you start to go down a path, I sometimes call it stinking thinking, I think one of the real keys is to slow the roll so you can catch your mouth before you might say something that you wish you hadn't. So as you practice presence and being in the now and moving your breath, it can slow the roll, to slow the response time, letting us respond instead of react. Now go ahead and capture the backs of your hamstrings as you pick your feet up. And take that very easy, slow, steady movement in a circular motion around your low back. Reverse the direction. Extend the left leg long, hug the right shin in, wrap that hug across your body. Now see if there's a difference in the rotation of your waistband. Maybe you want a little more today where you bend the left leg, reach down with your right hand, pull the left heel in, stretch the left quad out. Come back onto your back and reverse it. Straighten the right leg, left leg draws in. Wrap that hug across, twist. Again, maybe it's the right leg this time with the left hand. Breathe into the rotation. Come back onto your back, finding happy baby. There you go. Now, maybe you want to Upavista your happy baby, which would mean hands could come to inner thighs, maybe peace fingers around your big toes. Maybe it's one leg at a time that serves you a little better today. And then stretch your legs long, moving right into our final resting posture, Shavasana. So let your palms face up toward the sky. Let your body settle in towards the earth. This is the place you give yourself permission to rest. Any thoughts that come in that try to distract you from this place, let them pass you by. Now I invite you today, if you would like to turn the video off and stay in this posture 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes, I invite you to do so. I applaud you to do so. I know we will reconnect again. But if you're coming with me, just circle your hands right around your wrists, circle your feet right around your ankles. And then as you bend your knees, you're going to shift over onto your right side in that fetal position, that place from which God has gifted us with the ability to live, to move, to breathe. And then as you use that left hand and push yourself up with the right to come to a seated sweet seat we call Sukhasana. Just take your hands, your Surya Hasta Sun hands, sweep them out to the side as you breathe in and carry up to the heavens the gifts, the graces, and the blessings you've been given as you seal them into your heart. Let them bring clarity. Let them help us get about the give. The simple joy of giving can permeate your being as we seek people who could use just a little extra love from us. Now let's look up and finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.